All right, for today's video review, we're going to be taking a look at BotBots Series 6, Bobby BLUEJEAN from the Custodial crew. Bobby BLUEJEAN here turns into a pair of overalls, and yeah, it's a pretty solid mode, all things considered. Obviously, it's kind of a weird thing to do in BotBots. Like, there's things like, oh yeah, the straps here on an actual pair of overalls would not be filled in like that. But it gets the point across. I think that you can tell what it's supposed to be, and I like that there's, a little bit of like misshapenness to the pouch here on the front, so it actually looks like a piece of fabric rather than just like a perfectly perfect solid thing. I like the wrinkle detail here as well. I think that looks pretty nice. In terms of transformation, this is not one of the Series 6 BotBots that is like so tight that you need an actual tool, but there definitely are some joints on here that are just way tighter than they have any right to be, to the point where it feels like it's kind of a breaking hazard. Like, you start off by taking the kind of like triangle pieces of the straps here, and you have to like extend them out on these sliders. And you can see just from the force of like literally pulling it upward, this piece here that it's like sliding on actually has a stress mark, which is a little scary. Definitely feels like these could just kind of like snap at any point, which definitely sucks. Like, you can physically do it just because there is a piece here that you can get a good grip on, but it does not feel good, and it takes just an excessive amount of force to get it out, because you have to extend it out that much. And you can see it's like a lot lighter there in terms of the definitely feels like this could just snap at any point, and then you just fold it out to the side and these will be the feet. But yeah, no, it's really annoying and a little bit scary to do. And again, like, once it breaks, like, that's it. You're not super gluing it back on there. But yeah, you can extend these out as the feet here. You do something kind of similar on the arms here, but it's not as bad. You send it out like that, just so you can kind of like double hinge these down and then pull the you want to get, it's kind of tricky to pull out sometimes, but yeah, get the little hands out from the side there. Luckily, those sliders are not too bad. It's really just the pieces for the straps that are annoying, and then the hands I do find kind of annoying. But there, yeah, you just extend it out like that, and then you flip open the little pouch here to reveal his face, and there we have Bobby BLUEJEAN in his robot mode. And yeah, he's real cute. Kind of weird proportions, but still pretty cute. I like the little, like, I guess it's supposed to be, I don't know, is that supposed to be like a t-shirt or like underwear? I don't know. I like that painted detail on there. I like his expression. Again, with Series 6 BotBots, I wish that they had more than one color picking out the face, but yeah, it's fine. I do like the cartoony expression. I think it does look pretty good. One thing that I notice about him, maybe this is a QC thing, but his hands are backwards. Love that. The thumbs are on this side, so that's real cool. There's probably some way I could, like, get those out and flip them around to the correct sides, or just like switch these pieces entirely. But it would involve kind of messing around with the ball joints, and I don't know if it's really worth it, but that does annoy me. In terms of articulation, the feet can rotate. I guess you can kind of tilt them more forward if you want like the actual pointed bits to be the toes, but again, I don't really feel good about putting too much stress on those ball joints, and then they kind of bump into each other. So you can kind of have like pizza slice feet if you want. I usually just kind of leave them out like this and call it a day, just so I'm not putting as much like rotational stress on those pieces that are already stressed out from the extension. And then the arms here, because they've got that double ball joint, they've got a pretty decent amount of versatility. They mostly just go up and then kind of can move around. Again, still a little bit tighter than I'd like them to be, but not as bad as the feet. So yeah, I'd say, I don't know. I'd say robot mode for me probably gets a 4 out of 5. It's really cute. I do like it. Oh, I just noticed that there's like, really? That's where we're putting paint? Okay, I mean, he's got a decent amount of paint anyway, but it's a little weird to me that they've picked out that section of the top there in paint instead of like, giving him colored eyes or something like that. A little odd, but whatever. Yeah, I'd say robot mode probably gets a 4 out of 5. His proportions are a little funky, but he's cute. I do like him. Alt mode, yeah, I think I'd probably also give a 4 out of 5. It's solid. I think you can tell what it's supposed to be. It's kind of a difficult item for them to have done as a BotBot, and I think that they did it in a fairly decent way. Like, proportionally, it looks good. Obviously, like these bits shouldn't be filled in, but like, that's okay. I think we can forgive them for that. And then transformation, I think I'm going to dock him just a single point, just because it's possible, and it's not like a huge fingernail pain. It's just really scary because it feels like it could just snap at any point. So I'll give him a 2 out of 5 for transformation, which is going to give Bobby Blue Jean here an ultimate score of 10 out of 15, which makes him a 3-star BotBot. So yeah, pretty solid. Just kind of average overall. Decent in both modes. It's just like, oof, man, that transformation is a little bit rough, and I do wish that his hands were on the right side. Maybe that's just the thing on my copy, but whatever. But yeah, if you want to pick up Bobby Blue Jean, he's available in one of the 2 Custodial Crew 8-packs. That's the only way to get him. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to him. If you enjoy my videos, make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I do reviews every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Make sure to check me out on my Instagram account, where I post various toys-related things. That's toys.n.art. And without further ado, here we have BotBots Series 6, Bobby Blue Jean.